In the 2010 census, the state of Michigan was the only state in the nation to lose population. Perhaps most alarming is that we have lost 11.7% of our citizens between the ages of 25 and 34 over the last decade. As a result, our families are literally being split up. Phone calls and text messaging are replacing family gatherings. Grandkids are being raised in different states from grandparents. Elderly parents now face the infirmities of old age without the care and support of their sons and daughters. We need to stop this migration from our state, and we need to stop the breakup of our families. Now, why do people leave our state, you say? Well, some people may simply be looking for warmer climates, but most people leave the state for one simple reason: jobs. So, where are they going to find these jobs? By almost a 3-to-1 margin, people are moving to states where workers are not forced to join a union or pay union fees, so-called right-to-work states. According to the most recently available U.S. Bureau of Economics Analysis data, between 2001 and 2011, total private sector employment in so-called right-to-work states as a group increased by 12.5%, compared to an increase of just 3.5% for forced unionization states as a group, and a decline of 5.9% for Michigan alone. A common argument that I hear is right to work equals right to work for less. The statistic that the average income in forced unionization states is higher is only partially true. The salaries in California and New York can be quite high, but so is the cost of living. 68% of right-to-work states have higher disposable income, i.e., that income after taxes and cost of living adjustments. They have a higher disposable income than forced unionization states, and the source for that is Bureau of Labor Statistics. The trend lines also favor right-to-work states as well. Private sector compensation for employees in right-to-work states grew by 12.5% between 2001 and 2011, compared to just 3.1% over the same period in forced unionization states. And that's based on the Bureau of Economic Analysis and Bureau of Labor Statistics data. Adjusted for inflation, personal income growth in right-to-work states was 2.6 times higher, or 165.3%, than forced unionization states, which grew only by 93.5%. Once again, Michigan trailed far behind at 33.5%. Now, Detroit may still retain its title as the Motor City, but did you know that the last 9 out of 10 new automotive manufacturing plants have been built in so-called right-to-work states? Clearly, our title as the Motor City capital is in jeopardy if we just simply continue with the status quo. I'm here to tell you, my friends, that today 17% of Michigan's workforce belongs to a union. The day after the governor signs this legislation, we will still have 17% of the workforce in a union if the workers believe that the union is representing their best interests. This legislation does not end collective bargaining. I need to restate that. This legislation does not end collective bargaining. All it does is make it illegal to include clauses in collective bargaining agreements that force an employee to be a member of a union or pay union dues as a condition of employment. Quite simply, my friends, it's about freedom. It's freedom to join a union or freedom not to join a union. My commitment when I ran for office in 2010 was to make Michigan the #1 job growth state in the nation. And during the 2011 to 2012 legislative session, I joined with my colleagues and our governor to work diligently to remove obstacles to job creation and encourage economic development in our state. By giving workers a choice, our state has now taken a significant leap forward towards achieving this commitment. This is a great day for Michigan families and a great day for the moving industry in particular, as displaced Michiganders will soon start to return home to their loved ones.